There are places on this planet that no amount of money can get you into. Not $1 million, not $1 billion. It's not because they're hard to reach. It's because if you try, you'll be killed, arrested, or you'll end up destroying something humanity has guarded for millennia. Some of these locations are protected by standing armies, others by lethal venomous snakes. Some are inhabited by people who don't even know the internet exists and meet outsiders with a hail of arrows. There are gates closed to protect state secrets, to safeguard global knowledge, or to shield entire species, from serpents to humans. And sometimes, the gates are locked to protect you from what lies behind them. The reasons vary, but the result is the same. The door is locked, the key is thrown away, and the perimeter is patrolled by armed guards, pit vipers, or warriors with poison tips. Today, we're stepping inside 7 forbidden zones where money has no power, and we'll find out why every keep out sign here hides a story that will give you chills. You've likely seen this place on mysterious locations lists, but you probably don't know the full truth. Our first stop is an island where the residents don't know what a smartphone is, but they know exactly how to use a bow and arrow. North Sentinel Island sits in the Bay of Bengal, part of India's Andaman Islands. It's roughly the size of Manhattan, about 23 square miles. It is home to the Sentinelese, a tribe of somewhere between 50 and 500 people. No one knows the exact number. The Sentinelese are one of the last uncontacted peoples on Earth. They've lived here for an estimated 30,000 to 60,000 years, completely isolated. They don't know about other countries, other languages, or the modern world. Anyone who approaches their shores is met with lethal force. In 2006, 2 fishermen whose boat drifted too close were killed. In 2018, American missionary John Allen Chow illegally landed on the island, hoping to convert them. He was killed the very same day, and his body was never recovered. Even after the 2004 tsunami, when the Indian government sent a helicopter to check for survivors, the crew was met with arrows. The message was clear. They survived, and they want no help. Today, there is a 5-mile exclusion zone around the island. Violators face prison time. But this isn't just to protect travelers from the Sentinelese, it's to protect the Sentinelese from us. They have no immunity to modern diseases. A common cold, the flu, or the measles, things we brush off, would be a death sentence for them. This isn't a theory. In 1869, British colonizers kidnapped several members of a neighboring tribe. The adults died almost immediately, and the children were returned to the island carrying diseases that devastated their population. North Sentinel Island isn't an attraction. It's the last stronghold of human diversity. They aren't asking for help. They're asking to be left alone, and that might be the most reasonable request on Earth. Our second location looks like a set from a post-apocalyptic movie, and essentially that's exactly what it is. The Svalbard Global Seed Vault, also known as the Doomsday Vault, is located on a Norwegian archipelago just 800 miles from the North Pole. The entrance is a concrete portal jutting out of a mountainside in the middle of an Arctic wasteland. Inside, a 400-foot tunnel leads deep into the permafrost to 3 chambers kept at -18 degrees Celsius 0 degrees Fahrenheit. They hold over 1 million seed samples. Wheat from Syria, rice from Thailand, corn from Mexico. Nearly every crop that feeds humanity has a backup here. Why? Imagine a world war, a pandemic, or a climate catastrophe that wipes out agriculture in an entire region. Thousands of years of genetic diversity could be erased in a single season, leading to global famine. Svalbard is the planet's insurance policy. This isn't just in case. It has already happened. In 2015, researchers in Aleppo, Syria, lost their seed bank due to the civil war. They turned to Svalbard, withdrew their backups, and were able to restart their collection in Morocco. The vault proved it's not just a symbol, it's a functional survival tool. The vault is built to survive nuclear war and massive earthquakes. It sits high enough above sea level to stay dry even if the ice caps melt. No one is allowed inside except for technical staff during seed drops. No tourists, no journalists, no scientists. It's a matter of planetary hygiene. One stray mold spore could ruin the future of our food supply. Third on the list is the most famous military secret in history, Area 51. Located in the Nevada desert, it covers about 10,000 square miles. Formally, it's a U.S. Air Force testing range. Informally, it's the epicenter of every conspiracy theory of the last 70 years. The U.S. government didn't even acknowledge its existence until 2013. The perimeter is lined with motion sensors, cameras, and camo dudes, private security authorized to use deadly force. The airspace is the most restricted in the world. What's actually there? Likely no aliens, but something just as wild. The U-2 spy plane, the State Route 71 Blackbird, the fastest plane ever built, and the first stealth fighters. These planes looked so futuristic that people who saw them during test flights genuinely thought they were UFOs. In 2019, the Storm Area 51 meme saw 2 million people sign up to see them aliens. In the end, only a few dozen showed up, took selfies at the gate, and went home. The irony is that the alien technology in Area 51 was actually just human genius, machines that fly 3 times the speed of sound, hidden in plain sight. Number 4. 53 miles of shelving containing documents that even the Pope hasn't read in full. The Vatican Apostolic Archive. It houses the personal papers of every pope since the 15th century. Michelangelo's letters, the transcripts of Galileo's trial, and Henry VIII's request to annul his marriage. For 250 years, it was completely sealed. Even now, access is strictly limited to qualified scholars who must request specific documents. No browsing allowed. Theorists believe it holds evidence of extraterrestrial life, the true bloodline of Jesus, or the third secret of Fatima. In reality, most of it is monumental bureaucracy, financial ledgers, and meeting minutes. But with 53 miles of unread history, it's easy to see why people imagine the answers to the universe are buried in one of those boxes. Our 5th spot is an island where you won't be killed by a soldier, but by something much smaller. Snake Island, off the coast of Brazil. This tiny island is the only home of the golden lancehead viper. There are an estimated 2,000 to 4,000 snakes here, roughly 1 to 5 snakes for every square meter. Its venom is 5 times more potent than its mainland cousins. It literally melts human flesh and causes organ failure. Death can occur in under an hour. Legend says the last lighthouse keeper and his family were killed when snakes crawled through their windows. Today, the lighthouse is automated, and the Brazilian Navy forbids anyone from stepping foot on the island. It's a literal fortress of venom.